My name's Devin. I'm the Crop Protection Technology Development Rep for Bayer Crop Sciences here in the state of Wisconsin. We're here at our site in Janesville looking at some of the plots I sprayed. So we had some bare ground plots comparing Xtend versus Enlist in a burn down scenario. These plots were sprayed 31 days ago today. So these are primarily plots that have some red root pigweed, velvet leaf, common lamb's quarters, and you can see some grass weeds in here. We've got a little bit of barnyard grass, giant foxtail, and large crabgrass. Obviously with these two products, they're growth regulators only active in broadleaves. We're only going to be looking at the activity, the selectivity in those broadleaf weeds. So first off here we have Enlist 1 at 24 fluid ounce rate, a little bit of a middling rate. Again, 31 days after application. No grass activity with this product as we'd expect. And we see some dip in the middle there where I sprayed with the velvet leaf. A little stunted, but we're still not getting full control of that velvet leaf. We have some of the red root pigweed as well growing through some of those applications. This application cleaned up the lamb's quarter pretty well. We see a lot of purslane down here too. The high end rate of Enlist 1, 32 fluid ounces. A little bit better control. We picked up a little bit on our velvet leaf, but we still see some pocked out there. Also, didn't quite clean up the purslane. Quite a few lamb's quarter carcasses very visible out in this plot. Again, no grass control. The last one I want to talk about here is our true burn down, our true pre-rate of XtendiMax with Vapor Grip technology. This is 44 fluid ounces, so a full pound of Dicamba. We're seeing a lot of bare area in here. Obviously the large crabgrass is growing through some of that, so that's spreading, covering up some. Not 100% our velvet leaf, but this looks really good, I think, compared to the Enlist trials plots. The other thing you'll notice out here is no purslane, so none of that purslane's kind of coming through like it did with the 2,4-D. Our Xtend label, our XtendiMax label, compared to the Enlist label, is able to cover a lot more broadleaf weeds. We're very confident in this product compared to Enlist. I think purslane, while not a great example, not one that has a lot of agronomic value or of agronomic importance to growers, I think it is an example where we do see some differences in control. Others that are out there, if you look at some of the university guides, can be mare's tail as well as kochia, some of those really important weeds out there. What we need to look at is the areas that get really small doses, small amounts of drift, or half rates, things like that. So what we're going to see with Dicamba is we're going to see a lot of actual cupping of the leaf, and this is a velvet leaf, obviously not soybeans. See that leaf kind of come to a point at the tip. So you get actual true cupping. It kind of retains somewhat that round structure. Similarly, when we look at leaves of plants that have been exposed to low doses of 2,4-D injury, we won't see that cupping that we see with low dose of Dicamba, but we'll see what's called strapping, where you have the veins of those leaves starting to grow kind of parallel in a straight line with each other, kind of reaching to a point. So instead of the typical round velvet leaf where you get a full round kind of heart-shaped leaf, you get this very straight parallel leaf. So this is a little higher dose, and this one here is a little more slight. It looks a little bit rounder, but you can definitely make out the very parallel venation on that leaf. And this is very typical with 2,4-D injury compared to Dicamba.